everyone, it's JD here again. Alright, so, yes, this is going to be the steel video, and this is going to be basically the heavy metal saga, and we're going to start off with the main leader himself, Optimus Steel. Yeah, Tobot Steel, yes. So, I'll get into that later. Let's just cover Steel himself first. So, Steel actually is he's kind of strange. Basically, all of these construction crew guys are like not triple changers, but they're like a vehicle. They're like two vehicles in one. So like you have Steel, who is supposedly a concrete mixer, but in usual he is just a dump truck. So you can fold these up right here, and there you go. There's a dump truck. So there is his name, Steel, here. He's got big tires. He does roll very well, though, because he is quite heavy. And yeah, this is kind of his mixing drill. You can remove these if you don't want to. These are kind of cones or something. So make it look like an believable cement mixer. It doesn't really look like a cement mixer, but it's fine. It's just so there's some place where this goes. So, and these are very essential for his robot mode and the combined mode anyway. So, yeah, we'll just put this off to the side. And, yeah. So, basically, yeah, that's it. He's just a nice dump truck. He's a pretty big, beefy. Yeah, he's really big. So, to get into it, although actually, despite being quite big in truck mode, he is a bit smaller than L in fire truck mode. Like, L is still taller and still wider than Steel, which is quite interesting. Although you can't see his head in there. So, enough about that. Let's get into his transformation. So, to start off, we're going to grab the back of the truck. We're going to untab it here like this. So, as you can see, there is two tabs in here that go into two clips in here, like that. And then these little tabs in here, they're gonna go into some slots in there. So yeah, just the same thing. So you do that, then we're gonna stand him up. You can basically bring out his knees and straighten his hips. And then this tabs in like this. And oh boy, he's getting tall already. So split the legs, rotate the waist around, and then you're gonna bring out these combiner ports here. And then you're gonna, this is some auto transformation, which is pretty cool. You're gonna press the his grill here, his head pops out, and his chest plate kind of opens up. So basically, this is Steel, and unfortunately, yeah, he's kind of armless. That's why we really need the cement mixer stuff. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna untab or unpeg the mixing gate from the main drum here. So basically, the way these tabs in, you're gonna see these screw holes in here that are gonna plug into these peg holes right there, like that. Like that. So yeah, they're just like that. So you untab it, and then we're gonna split these apart. Then we're gonna extend this, fold out his fist, and bring the shoulder peg down, the shoulder connector down. Same thing with the other side. Like that. So you have two arms, and then you're going to plug it onto Steel like so. And then, for the last bit, you're going to take the mixing gate and plug it onto his back, like this. And this is Steel in his robot mode. And, not minding the colors, he does look like a very nice robot. He's very tall. He's very tall, actually. Just to give you a size comparison, okay, he is the... If I were to say he is the tallest individual Tobot in terms of toys, I'm not sure if L is taller. But in terms of the head, he is the tallest individual Tobot. Now, he's taller, much taller than Triton. Like Triton, again, 3 guys, okay? 3 guys, 3 Tobots in one. And then this is just Steel. He's just Steel. He's just one Tobot. Just remember that. And he's like, just look at that. His Triton is up to his chest. There's, like, even with the wing boosters, he's still short. So, yeah, Steel himself is a pretty big Tobot. We'll just put Triton off to the side. So Steel himself is a very big Tobot. And I do like the design of his head. He kind of has a construction helmet going on here. And a little visor, similar to other Tobots. And, okay, you know what? Might as well. Let's get into it now. So, as you might know, he does look like a very similar character. Now, legitimately, I don't know why Tobots painted why Young Toys painted one of their Tobots to look like another very popular robot character. Now, it's not that I don't like Optimus's colors on a Tobot. It's just, it's too much like Optimus. That's the thing. He's too much like Optimus. Like even down to the color. Like look at this. Optimus is red and blue. He has red on top, blue on the legs. Even has the gray on the thighs. And then even Steel, he has the red on top. He doesn't have blue fists, though, unlike Optimus. And he has blue feet and silver thighs. Well, he has a blue crotch plate. But aside from Optimus, he only has a gray one. But still, just remember, this is basically Tobot's This is basically Tobot's Optimus. This is basically Tobot's Optimus Prime. See, I don't have a problem with him. It's just the colors. I have a strange... I question their decision about the colors. Now, there is another a pack where you can get Steel in like a mint blue, like a Japanese construction vehicle. I prefer that one. It's just like the Optimus colored Steel, the original colored Steel, just for, you know, consistency's sake, and also because this is the original color that he does come in. Aside from looking like Optimus, though, he's not so bad. It's just, I can't shake the feeling that Tobot made a basically carbon copy of Optimus. It's like, it's so funny. They look almost exactly the same. Their heads are just kind of different. Obviously, Steel has a construction helmet. Optimus has his usual antenna head. But when we get into the heavy metal combination, I will show you something. I'll show you something. Don't worry about it. We'll get there when we get there. But okay, enough of me just rambling about Steel. About Steel's coloring. Let's just get into Steel himself. Let's remove Optimus for a second. So I did forget one thing about the transformation, where you're supposed to pop out his shin drills, but I prefer in this mode he doesn't do that, because I kind of like it as an extra little transformation step that he does in combination mode. So let's get into his articulation. So his head surprisingly does rotate side to side. Now, unlike usual spring heads where they're just static, like they can't really move at all or anything. They can't. So yeah, it's pretty nice though. They can rotate side to side. His arms can also rotate around 360 on this soft ratchet. You can go in and out pretty far. You can rotate at the elbow. It's basically 90 degrees. You can rotate also above the elbow. He has a wrist articulation. He basically can do a back crunch. He can rotate at the waist. His legs can go forward, back, in, out, rotate at the knee, and rotate above the knee, and technically he has foot articulation. So he's a very articulate Tobot, for being the tallest one also. He's very big, but he's very poseable, which is nice, except and it kind of comes into an issue later in the combination, but again, we'll get there when we get there. So, okay, here's another thing. So you can basically give him weapons. If you come back to the mixing gate, you can remove these drill bits on the sides here, and basically plug it onto his arms. And he basically gets Tobot v Mega Drill looking drill arms. Yeah. It's not bad, but I don't understand why does he have this in... Why does he have drills, actually? Well, why does he have drills? If anything, you should just give the drill to Chrome, because he's an excavator. I don't get why you would give a dump truck / concrete mixer some drills. So the cones I understand, but why give him drills? And I don't think he kind of looks nice with the drills, unfortunately. I think I accept him more as more of hand-to-hand combat, because he is a very big Tobot on his own. So yeah, Steel is okay aside from the whole Prime thing. He's great. I prefer getting if I recommend him, please just get the alternative color set. But if you really just want another Optimus for your collection, then you just go ahead. Basically, he's just another Optimus for your collection. Just add him to the pile of Optimus Primes in your toy box. So yeah, Steel's not bad, but I wish that his colors were a bit different. So yeah, that's it for Steel. I will now move on to Chrome, which he will be uploaded pretty soon, so as well. And then Iron, and the last video will be the heavy metal combination. I'll move on to everyone else, so don't worry about it. Grade 6 will be the last Tobot, and that'll be like a long time. That'll be a long time still, so don't worry about it. So I'll see you guys on the next video.